to have in the arsenal.
Yo, back with another one, man. Back on Don't Gas the Badge. Got your boy JD with us tonight. And what are you saying, bro? And we got Stitches back with us as well.
What's going on?
And I'm just going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I'm pretty sure I'll regret not doing that.
Let me do the same, man. Don't want Mr. Blunt having anything to say.
Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button and support the Don't Gas thing, man. Help us to grow the channel. It's the easy thing. It's the free thing. Just hit subscribe for us. Any comments you leave, we'll read out during the show or we'll answer after the show. So we may as well start with the AFCON, man. I know I kind of left a video on the channel about my thoughts at the time. I ain't really spoken to JD because I called JD up and I was chatting to him and he was just silent on the phone to the point where I just thought I'm not staying on the phone and I just hung up because I thought this guy ain't chatting. Like, wow, it must have been horrendous in your yard, bro. Like, what was your thoughts, man, on the final?
I'm to be honest with you,
yes,
like obviously, like I was kind of rooting for Morocco, but like Senegal was my other team that I wanted to win anyway, so it's win-win for me. Like, is I wasn't really that invested in it. But after all the shenanigans, what I've seen going on the internet and all that, like, I'm kind of glad Senegal won it, man, to be honest with you.
Yeah, some crazy stuff been going on that we've been seeing, man. But
yeah,
go on.
No, I was gonna say that stuff with the ball boys and that, man. Like, and I don't know if we all see the same videos, but just stuff that was keeping up, like the Senegal players traveling to Rabat. Huh? No, I'm saying, but the Senegal players traveling to Rabat before the final with no security. They're just surrounded by just a gang of people. I'm like, nah, bro, like. If you're gonna win in it, like, but win with some, with some grace, like not these slimy tactics, man. So I can't rate that, man. I'm sorry, but kind of glad Senegal won it, man. And Sadio Mane, man, he deserved it, man.
Sadio Mane is a legend, bro. He's an absolute legend. And you know what? Yeah, the Senegalese manager should feel ashamed of himself that the players followed Mane. The players didn't follow him. They followed Mane, man. They didn't follow him. I don't care, man. You don't call off a game for a decision, bro. Come on. Bad decisions happen all the time. You don't call a game off and pull your team out.
I don't give a damn. I'm all Malcolm X on this one. Like, I'm all Malcolm X on it. I've had enough. Like, listen, all this kumbaya, turn your other cheek and just carry on regardless when you're facing that level of nonsense. Your goalkeeper's getting dragged by ball boys on the side. There's all kinds of effery going on throughout the tournament, throughout the game. Listen, at some point, people got to make a stand. And I get it. Like, let's all toe the line and let's all do what's right for football, this, that. But it's got, like, at some point, people need to like stand up because nothing changes if nothing changes. It's like I don't even want to link it to this, but it's like the civil rights movement. Everyone's like, oh, we can peacefully get there. No, you can't. Every great change that's happened has come from some kind of conflict, some kind of revolution, some kind of drastic action. Someone has to step out of line, step out of being proper, step out of being like the propriety for change to happen. Otherwise, all you get is the status quo. So I'm all 100 with 10 toes behind the Senegalese manager. Yes, respect to Mane, respect to him for what he done. I respect that as well. Two things can be the same. I think a stand needed to be made. It's nonsense. And then all the
I'm not having it from the Senegalese manager, man.
People acting like we've never seen this before. It's happened.
No, I hear that. But for me, it's he didn't pull them off for the right reasons. He pulled them off. He didn't pull them off when they were doing madness with the goalkeeper's towel. He pulled them off when the penalty was given.
But
That's
even
I
a goalkeeper's
understand that.
towel.
Maybe-
That's
So
not
for
reason
me-
to pull your players off. I'm saying it's
For
scummy
me-
tactics, and I don't rate it. But that's not a reason to pull
Maybe
your team
maybe
off,
it's the
though.
straw that broke the camel's back. You don't know what he's been dealing with.
Giving away a penalty is not a reason to call your team off.
Maybe it's the straw
Like,
that
come
broke
on,
the
man.
camel's back. You're saying the penalty came in isolation. It came off the back of all of that, and it came off the back of a legitimate goal being scored down the other end, and the man just didn't even like pause, called it off, and then straight down the other end, and there's no VAR, there's nothing. Like, who knows what he's been dealing with from when his team got into that state? Who knows what Effries has been going on with the changing room, with whatever, with disrespect.
Is that new? That's nothing new to football. That's nothing new to football. Nothing new to
Steve,
football at all.
All I'm saying is it's easy to say that sitting on the sideline and just watching, but you don't know what man's had to deal with. I'm not someone that will take that kind of rubbish, right? And if it takes walking off, I like to bring it to another side, even with the racism thing. I think all this, let's let the referee make a decision, all this like warning to the crowd. I'm like, hell no, come off the pitch, walk off the pitch, end the game.
That's different. That's
Fans in the
different for me.
stadium
That's
feel
different.
something. Make
That's different.
The organizers, the sponsors feel something. Yeah, exactly. But it's the same in principle, because now there's eyes on what went on. Now there's eyes. He's gonna get cussed, but in history might make him right in terms of what he's done, because now there's scrutiny on what's going on there. The CAF are gonna have to look. They've banned him, but they're gonna have to look at this, because they've got to look at this and now say, rah, how is the whole world seeing ball boys dragging a goalkeeper, officials jumping over barriers and taking people's towels like they don't have any towels for their team? Like, it's mad. It's actually mad.
But you know what, though? I've got to say is he's thinking about himself and his team there. He's not thinking about the people that have travelled from Senegal to Morocco, paying a mad prices on these flights. And by the way, the prices are crazy. He's not thinking about them people that have come out to watch their team, pulling them off like that. Nah. Bro, for me, that's mad. And I think Mane did the right thing. I think Mane showed who the leader was in that camp. And it ain't the manager, because he pulled the team out. And look what happened when he did. Look what happened when he did. Imagine they'd listened to the manager.
And I'm glad it worked out. But the acceptable face is always the guy that kumbayas, isn't it? It's always the guy that does what is expected. We're always expected to turn the other cheek and be held to a higher bar.
But nah, you're reading it wrong, bro. You're reading it wrong. Look at why he did it. Look at why he did it. The first thing he said was, the fans that have come out to watch this game. That's who he did it for. He wasn't doing no kumbaya thing. He was genuine. And Mane is he's like that as well, Mane. Mane was like that anyway, from things that I've read about.
They love Mane because he's that guy. You know what I mean? There's some people that transcend everything. That's his character. I'm not here saying that Mane was playing a part, because that is Mane. Like, I've known for a long time, like from when he was at Liverpool, man, like was funding his whole village, bringing electricity, setting up schools. He's always been a man of the people. So that is Mane, and I respect that. But equally, I'm not going to sit here and vilify the Senegalese culture or talk bad about him, because I'm like, no, at some point, a line needs to be drawn in the sand to let people know you can't do this. We're not having it. And we don't have to stay on the pitch and carry on and turn the other cheek, because you don't have to. You don't have to take effort in a game like that. It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense.
Oh, no, man.
People are talking more about the Senegalese manager than all that other effery that went on in the thing. Like, I listened for 2 solid days. All they want to talk about, he's got to get a sanction. Cass got to come down on him.
I don't think they've spoken about him more. I don't think so.
No.
Not from what I've seen.
What I'm saying is, okay, if ball boys are taking towels, whatever, officials are taking towels, like, is that some major violation? It's scummy tactics. But it's not something that's going to cause you to walk off the pitch.
Bro, did you see what they done to the goalkeeper?
Yeah, like they were trying to wrestle the towels off him. Like, that's out of order.
He was getting dragged.
Listen, something needs to be done. Huh?
You think that's a minor? You think that's a minor?
I'm not saying it's a minor, but like, listen, I'm not saying it's a minor, but it's not. Listen, it's not on the same level as someone being racially abused on a pitch. That's what I'm saying. Racial abuse and that kind of thing is what you're walking off the pitch for, not for people grabbing up reserve goalkeepers and taking towels. That's not what it is.
I'm not in agreement. Like, you lay hands on me, I would have been spinning, bro. People's heads would have been spinning. I'm not having that. Like, what? You're gonna try and drag me? Who are you? Like, no way.
You know
Hell
what?
no.
But like, what I'm saying is, as a grown man, if they're ball boys trying to take a towel for you, you got to course them up. Like,
This is what
you know
I'm saying. But they weren't just trying to take. Bro, did you see the man was on the floor? They dragged him to the floor. You had 3 ball boys on him. And we're trying to trivialize this like this is okay. And we're more
listen,
upset
man.
about people
Listen.
walking off the pitch.
So what I'm saying is, there's 3 ball boys on you. One of them gets choked.
That's what I'm saying. Choke slam.
Like, one
So
of them
hold
gets
on.
choked.
So then, hang on. I'm just going to speak on this quickly. I just want to add something. So next time that we play Arsenal play away, and the ball goes in the crowd, and they don't give it back straight away, or the ball boy takes their time throwing it in, and all that, Arteta can call the players off. And then we get a penalty given against us after we had a goal disallowed. Arteta can then call them players off. No,
you're being disingenuous. Nah. You're being disingenuous.
No, I'm not. I'm saying do it, but do it for the right reasons. That's what I said. And when all that madness was going on, he weren't interested in putting the players out.
You're not being fair with that line of argument, because I just explained that there's a whole bag of things that went on. It wasn't just that happened. He took the man. Like, there's a whole bunch.
Any worse than what happened to Nigeria?
They're doing the same stuff against Nigeria.
I don't think so.
Like, they're doing the same stuff against Nigeria, taking the towels and that.
Nigeria is no different.
And I wish we had reacted a bit more. I wish we had reacted a bit more. We were passive. We just took it. Like, they're taking our goalkeeper's thing, and then we just let it happen. Like, someone needs to jump over the fence and then get that towel back, right? And let them ball boys know you ain't doing that. That's like the Senegalese did. I'm all the way with 10 toes behind them. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I just think it's nonsense. It's rubbish. Like, you can't just keep taking effery and just keep turning the other cheek constantly. These people been doing this. They've been doing it.
That's the difference right there, Stitches, right? Because the reason why Buck will never see it from your perspective, this is an isolated incident for these men, yeah? So they're just watching the Cup of Nations. But
what's an isolated incident? Whoa! Don't talk on what is my experience, bro. Don't talk on what's my experience. I beg you.
Let me just finish, please. Let me just finish.
Yeah, finish your point, and then I'll rebuttal.
Yeah,
no problem.
So watch this, right? Stitches, for example, grew up in that. So when you constantly going through something, it's different to when you having to just encounter 1 or 2 situations. Like, you're drawing reference to, like, it happened to Arsenal. It's not an isolated case. That's like he said, the straw that brought the camel's back. In these countries, they are constantly going through this kind of stuff. So, like, it's difficult to unless you're going through it. It's difficult to judge from outside. You as a, like, in the third world, it's different over there, man. It's the same thing in the Caribbean, bro. Corruption is very rife. So it's something that you're constantly dealing with. So when you see somebody snap like that, it's not because of an isolated. This is probably years of stuff that he had to endure. So it's difficult to just judge him just based upon, like, is he right?
No, it's not. Not when you're in the public eye. No, not when you're in the public eye, because that's telling every child this is how you act when you don't get your way. You act this way, and a child is not going to understand all. Hang on, let me finish. A child is not going to understand all that you just said there. A child is not going to understand all that you said, Stitches. A child is watching football and seeing that happen. And they're going to think, wow, next time something don't go my way, this is how we can act. So no, when you're in the public eye, you have to be careful how you act. And you have to think about the message that you're sending. So for me, if you do it for the right reason, yeah, whoever's watching the football, you need to mute that, man. We can't have that on the pod.
Can I just say one thing? Like, I feel like you're making a judgment from your sensibilities, right? You're assuming what his reasons, because you keep saying for the right reasons, and that's because you're looking at it from one perspective, and you're thinking the reason he done it is X. But you ain't sat and had a conversation with the man. You ain't walked.
I could say the same thing to you. You're thinking the reason he done it is why. You don't know either.
No, but I know a little bit more, right? I'm not saying.
How do you know more? How do you know more? What we both watched from a distance. How do you know more about what we both watched from a distance? You don't. You weren't there. You didn't see the comments. You didn't hear what people were saying. Do you understand?
You didn't hear anything I said.
But the point I'm trying to make is that I've been following this for not just this AFCON or previous AFCONs. I've seen what they did to the ladies during the ladies tournament recently. I've seen how these people go on. This is not an isolated thing. You're looking at it in that one situation and saying decisions are made because they've been dealing with stuff for a long time with these Moroccans. They've been doing.
So if they've been dealing with it for that long, don't turn up for the final. Then don't turn up. Say you ain't playing your final today. That's a bigger message to send out. See this final that you've paid all this money for, that all these people that have come out for, that all these TV companies are waiting to put out. You ain't getting it because we're not coming out. There's your message. You don't play the final, and when a decision goes wrong, I'm not hearing that the straw that broke the camel's back thing. Because if these things have been building up beforehand, don't play. Just don't come out in the beginning.
I respectfully disagree, but okay,
same here, man. We'll have to agree to disagree, but
100%,
this is my views on it, anyways, man.
I think when emotions are involved and all of that, I don't care whether you're in the public. It's like people think because you get paid a certain amount of money or because you are in a certain state, it's like you're not a human being. You don't feel things like you do. Like the amount of people that say, "Oh, we should react differently." Like in that given situation, I've reacted for less in my normal life. Do you know what I'm saying? I've reacted for less, and I'm sure we all have, right? But it's easy to sit here and say, "Oh, because they're in this vaunted position, they shouldn't be reacting. They shouldn't be doing this, that, and the third."
No, I didn't talk about their status. I said when you're in the public eye, it's not about your status. All eyes are on it. I'm just saying, half the people watching the AFCON don't know that Senegalese manager's name before this tournament. So it's not about their status. It's the fact that all eyes are on it. It could have been anybody, but all eyes are on it. Do you get me? I don't care if it's the ball boy. I don't care if it's the Senegalese manager. I don't care who it is. All eyes are on it. So if you act a certain way, you do have a certain responsibility. I know I would if I was involved in something and I know all eyes are on it. I'm thinking about my behavior, regardless. And there are other ways you could deal with it. Like I said, get to the game and don't come out in the first place. Don't even come out. Tell them you ain't getting your game today. Because on our way here, we had no security. Because, outside our hotel, you kept us up at night. Because we saw what you did to Nigeria. Because it looks like this whole tournament's rigged. We ain't coming out to play your final. That is a bigger message for me than pulling your team off when a penalty goes against you after a goal was disallowed. That, for me, is more about the referee. That's pointing more about the referee for me. So I'm just saying that's my opinion. I don't think that you guys are going to agree with me. You seem to have your own opinion on it, and that's just mine.
I was just being an advocate, because they really don't have an opinion on that. That's the truth. I was just being an advocate. Sometimes
no, you weren't. You were speaking for me. I heard what you said. You were speaking for me.
I was being an
and
advocate.
You can't really speak for me.
You can't tell me what I said. I wasn't speaking for you. I was speaking for myself. I was actually trying to.
First of all, you said that I wouldn't have the same understanding. That was your first point.
Of course, you wouldn't.
I'm wondering how you know this.
Stitches, because you guys got two experiences, circumstances, experiences in life is what governs how we think. So, obviously, you're gonna have two different perspectives. You're not gonna have the same perspective.
I hear that, but it's not like one of us was there and one of us was watching on TV. We were both watching it from afar. It's not like any of us were at the game.
Yeah, but that's not the point that I was making. That's what I'm saying to you. You're not listening to what I'm saying to you. That's not the point.
I'm listening to what you're saying.
The point that I was making is that obviously it's going to affect Stitches more. Like something happening in the Caribbean today is going to affect me more than it's going to affect you. I grew up there. That has governed who I am. So I'm
because you grew up there, fair enough.
I
hear that. I hear that.
That's the point.
But I'll tell you this for now. When the civil war was happening in Sierra Leone and my family lost everything, and I have family members over there, because I'm not born there, I'm not feeling it.
No, man, that's
when I'm talking.
Listen to what you just said.
Hold up.
Listen to what you said.
And I'm talking.
Listen to what you said.
Hold up.
Your family's from there. That's what you said.
So?
You have a connection. You just said your family is from there. Yeah? So you have a connection. That's the point. As long as you've got a connection, you're going to feel it more.
So then what makes that any different? That's what I don't get. You're speaking for me. You did speak for me. And then you made me realize that. I'm not having that. Sorry.
You're not listening to what I'm saying to you. I'm not trying to speak for you. I'm making a point. I'm just saying that your perspective and Stitches is going to be different. It's not going to be the same. So
And
you
I'm
will not
asking why.
agree.
And I don't agree with the reason why. I'm sorry.
But then you can agree to disagree, but it's just like that's fine. But I'm just saying that I'm not speaking for you. I was making a point. That's what I'm
Anyway,
saying to
I'm
you.
not here. I'm not here to bicker. We both put our points across.
I
We
don't
both
get
put
it.
our points across. We move on to the next point, man. Because, like I said, I'm not here to bicker. I'm here to just give my opinion. Stitches will come and give his opinion. I'm not gonna hate on him for his opinion. I'm just, don't agree on everything.
Exactly. I was just explaining to you why they're gonna differ. That's all. That's all.
All right, and we move. Man. Let's get off the AFCON and let's get on to trust the process.
You know what? Yeah. Hold on a second. Yeah, I kept here cracking up to myself, right? You remember that thing I said to JD today, yeah? With the gang, with the sand, yeah. I'm sitting here and I can just see JD with the sand.
Is that what we're doing now? Yeah. All right, say nothing, man. All right.
Oh,
I got
man.
something for you, man.
Fuck that. Ball, nigga. Ball,
Man.
It's been a long time since you two have been on pod together, man. This is good.
Yeah, I know, man.
That's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. That's my guy.
No, man. I'm gonna let that one slide, man. Bitch ass nigga. Shit. All right, cool, man.
I could smell a comeback later on. It's gonna happen, I'm sure. Man needs to think about it.
Man, I got him in the chamber, but you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just move on, man. You know, just smooth it out, man.
So let me just ask you, right? Since the start of this season in the English leagues, Premier League and the EFL leagues, how many managers do you think have been sacked? At a guess.
About 20, man.
I would say 8.
Yeah, 8. I was gonna say 8 as well.
Yeah. What, in all the football leagues? So Premier League, Championship, League One,
okay.
League Two. Yeah.
Oh no.
20.
15. I'm gonna guess 15.
Yeah, 16, 17.
22, man. 22
exactly.
managers.
Okay.
And we're only at the halfway point of being sacked in English football. That's crazy to me. That is crazy. And what I want to do, because a few of you have been in the situation. In fact, everyone but me has been in the situation where it's like, should the manager be there or not? And you've all had different opinions on your own managers and whatnot. Obviously, Bizzle, you were a big advocate for Amorim having more time. How are you feeling about that now?
I still think he should have had more time. I think it was a stupid decision, but I think he forced that, obviously, because he probably like, we don't know what conversations go on behind closed doors. Everybody going on like, yeah, he came as the coach, but like I said, we don't know what conversations going on. And I think it got to the point that main issue. I think it was a bigger problem behind closed doors than was actually letting on. Because I think he's at a point where he's like, if Kobe won't go, he can go. But the club obviously wasn't, and that's not his standpoint of the club. But neither here nor there. I just feel behind closed doors they were batting heads, and he probably just got to a point where he just thought like there's no point. He can't really, like, the guy that I was named after always says you can't change a system from the inside, you know. And United is a perfect example of that. And as long as we continue with this same model, we can just stay in this state, man. At some point in time, you're gonna give somebody opportunity in it. It takes time. Like you said, Arteta first, when he first started, half the Arsenal fan base was calling for his head as well. You know, I mean, the results were great.
I know somewhere because they wanted a big name manager to come in and whatnot, man. I was always gonna wait and see what Arteta was going to do once he got his squad together, and then see.
But I told you. I don't know if you remember. I said to you, give this guy time, he will do all right, man. Because at the end of the day, I just don't understand why people are always in a hurry. Like, I get the money and everything that you're pumping into the game, but things take time, man. Like, this whole 12, 14 months and then change again.
It's not always about being in a hurry. Sometimes you can have a manager in, and you could just see from the get go that this guy is no good.
Or the club.
It happens. Huh? Sorry?
Or the club. or the club, you know what I mean? I just say. Yeah,
okay, let's take it away from this. Okay, look at Crystal Palace. They brought Frank de Boer in. I think he had 4 league games. They sacked him and brought in Roy Hodgson, and there was immediate turnaround. So obviously, in that case, the manager wasn't right. If you
I don't think you could say that after 4 games, though. To be fair,
4 games is mad, you know.
Yeah,
That's mad.
Listen,
that means
4 games, he
we
was getting
didn't really
atrocious
want.
Imagine
results.
imagine
They
you
brought in
start
Roy
a new
Hodgson.
job tomorrow and your manager says you got 4 days to prove that you can do this. Like you'd be like, what? Like 4 games is crazy.
Well,
Crazy.
But imagine
I
if
think
you was
it was
working
also
somewhere and
for
every
De
year
Boer.
you got a new manager. It's the
For De
same
Boer, I
thing
think
there.
it was for De Boer. I think it was like 4 games
okay,
plus
so
a Carabao Cup exit.
yeah, okay.
Even that still
Postecoglou at
sounds right.
Forest. What about Ange at Forest then? Look how he was doing. He was taking them down. Like they sacked him and brought in Sean Dyche, and look, they're out of the relegation zone. Quick. Emery, Steven Gerrard at Villa. Another example. Steven Gerrard was doing trash. They brought Emery in, the same team. He got him to Europe. The same team. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like you can have a manager in and just see it's not going good. Russell Martin at Rangers. That French guy, is he French guy or they got the one they got from the US at Celtic? These managers just weren't good enough. They got replaced, and look, quick turnaround. So sometimes it is the manager, Mr. Bizzle.
I hear
Yeah, but
you.
that wasn't the case for Amram though. The only problem that Amram had was that he played free at the back and that upset everybody.
The only
like,
problem that
you know?
Amram had was he won something like 12 league games out of 50 at Man United. Not good enough.
Listen, okay, let me ask you a question.
He had
What do you do
time,
for a
man.
living,
He had
JD?
time.
What do you do for a living, JD? What do you do for a living?
I'm a professional you know.
Okay,
He's
like
giving
me, like myself, you on the road,
that
yeah?
proper. Remember in
Yeah.
the 80s and the 90s when someone didn't want to tell you what they did. I'm a businessman. Like, I know that. That's what you're trying to say, yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Like myself, yeah, you on the road, yeah, a lot, yeah? So
Yeah.
if I say to you to build a house tomorrow, yeah, you'll be able to go and build it, yeah? Well, you need to go and learn to build a house or have the right tools and equipment and knowledge to do that. So, okay, even if you got the right knowledge and you don't have the tools, yeah, are you gonna be able to build a house? You're still gonna be able to build a house. You need
But if
all
I'm
them
telling you to
components
build a
in
house,
place. So here it is. So I'm gonna bring in. Hold on. So I gotta bring in a manager that plays free at the back, that I know plays free at the back. In the middle of a season, he can't implement that. So first of all, then I'm gonna judge him on results. Okay, don't give him many players, and still judge him on results. Okay, that's the first thing. Okay, in the offseason, we give him a few players, and look at what he's done. Results haven't been consistent, but they've improved. United hasn't been great, but they have been a lot better. All the positives, most chances created. Talk about
I think
pressing in the final third,
with United,
winning
we're
the ball
not going
back
to
in the
know.
final third. All of those positives. The only thing that, okay, we're still dropping points, but we're not losing games. We were drawing a lot. We draw what, 7 games? There would have been 7 losses last season. So there's things that there's
look at the
clear
games you're drawing.
evidence. I don't know.
4-4 with Bournemouth. That's acceptable to you.
Okay, so
1-1
you
at
want
home
to,
with
what you
Wolves,
do
that's
is, you
acceptable.
do this thing where you don't
You
watch
just
United
spent
play.
you just spent 100 and something mil on Cunha,
you admittedly tell me that
and
you do not
Burmo.
watch United play, right?
So
You
if
don't
you're
watch
drawing 1-1
United
at
play.
home to
You
Wolves,
watch a few highlights and you listen to
All right,
what
listen. This
and
is
you
going
watch
down a
I can
rabbit
still
hole
see the
now, yeah.
results and I can see the money you spent.
Hold up.
But you don't watch us
Right,
play.
I'll say
So
this,
then
yeah.
how do you have an opinion?
I'll say this,
makes no
yeah. I
sense.
think with United, we're not going to know whether it's the right move into the end of the season. Once Carrick has had his time there, and let's see where they finish. I want to hear from Liverpool fans right now. I want to hear about Slot, because we were kind of talking on it just before we went live. Where are you, man, with Slot in terms of some Liverpool fans are Slot out? I know that for a fact. What about you two? Where do you stand on Slot right now?
You can go first.
Chile? You go first.
You can go first.
Yeah, all right, cool. Let me say something. Yeah, I'm not a get rid of the manager type guy. Let's just say that because I hear some of Bizzle's arguments, right? I do hear some of that. Well, I'll just touch on that real quick. The thing is, football don't like people that speak out. They like people to be kumbaya, and he spoke out, so that was the end, right? Whatever argument you want to have with JD about this, that, and the third, he spoke out, and they didn't like it. That football has a problem with that, right? Now to come back to Liverpool. I personally, I can't speak for no other Liverpool fan. I gave Slot until January to show me something, right? And the reason I did that is because I don't want to be knee-jerk. I wanted to be considered about this. There's a lot of stuff that was going on around the club. Jota's passing. and people understanding the impact of collective grief. It's not the same as individual grief. There's a lot of stuff like we got rid of 7 players and brought 7 players in. They need time to bed in, but obviously people don't want to give that time for banter reasons. You can talk about, oh, he's not performing and this, that, and the third.
Score. Shit. Sorry, man.
And
Sorry.
a lot of stuff was going
shit, man.
right? And from that perspective, I felt he needed time. However, what I saw this season wasn't what I saw last season. My opinion, and I have no facts, but just what I'm seeing and my analysis is that last season he came in and understood that something was working. This machine was running smoothly. So what he done was 1 or 2 tweaks to enhance, and it worked, right? He wasn't trying to come in and change too much. And I feel like this season he's changed a lot. In fact, I think from February last year, or after we played PSG last year, he's like he started trying to change too much. And all of a sudden, it wasn't recognizable as my club. You understand? And the thing with Liverpool is that there's this symbiotic relationship between the fan base and the team on the pitch. Like the performance on the pitch, the energy that the players bring on the pitch at Anfield especially, right, translates to the crowd, which then the crowd multiplies that and gives that back to the players. So then we get that Anfield energy. And the way that Slot is setting us up from this side to side, it's giving me concerns because it's not bringing that energy. And in fact, he's bringing inverse energy. And that's the problem. So, like, I don't think he's a bad manager. I think he's a great tactician. But I just think that as things set, it doesn't look to me like it's working. The other red flag is I'm hearing on good authority that he doesn't have the dressing room, right? He doesn't have the players willing to run through a brick wall for him. There's been a lot of stuff said in between the lines. You got to read in between the lines. There's stuff that's coming out of the changing rooms all the time. I'm seeing Curtis Jones arguing with him in the middle of a match. I'm seeing, like, there's a lot going on, and I'm thinking these players don't look like they're putting it in for him anymore. Do you understand? And I look at it and I think to myself, people look at the Arsenal game and say, oh, look at it. Arsenal game, they stepped up. But my point is, it's easy to step up in the Arsenal game because you lot are trying to take what is in essence our title. You're trying to take our crown. So we're not going to come and lay over, like Zabozlai said in the interview, we are still champions currently. Yeah. So we're not going to roll over. There will always going to be a bit of fight. But I remember saying to you, I think on a pod last week, I said, let's wait till Burnley. Let me see what happens at Burnley, and then I'll tell you if they've turned it around. It was a better performance, but it was still poor. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm at the point where I'm like, I think he's a good manager. I don't think he's a right manager for us. That's where I am. Yeah.
What about you, Triller, man?
I'm in a similar place. I did it like at first, like I was giving him time as well, as you can see in the group chat. I was going at it with other fans, but similar. I don't think he's got the players. I see our body language is all over the place right now. Like the players look dejected. There's a lot of arguments, like he said. He's arguing with Curtis Jones. McAllister's come out with statements. Sabozlai's come out with statements. Players are making uncharacteristic mistakes like Van Dijk. It's all over the place right now for me at Liverpool. And like he said, like Stitches said, a lot of our energy that we used to we was like pressing monsters, mentality monsters under Klopp. And it's like he's sucked it all dry. He's sucked it out of us. Like we don't press no more. Our players hardly run.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Hey, yo.
Get your mind out the gutter, boy.
Hey, yo.
What is it? Why that, yeah?
Get your mind out the gutter, man. Anyway, yeah, we do. Right now, like I ain't seen a lot from Liverpool. I'm hoping that we can scrape the top 4, but right now, even that, I ain't even 100% confident right now.
I'm the same as you, man. I'm not convinced we're gonna get it top 4. I think Man United are gonna get it.
Why are you smiling, JD? Look at the way he's smiling when you said that.
That for me,
No, I was smiling.
Slot could go
Like,
to-
you look content there, bro.
for me, Slot could go today, and I wouldn't care at all.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how I feel. And do you know what the problem is for Slot as well right now? There is potential people available that could take his job tomorrow. Like, by all
It's
accounts,
always about timing, isn't it? This
he
situation.
wasn't first choice.
Yeah.
Right? And the guy that was first choice is now available. Right? And the thing is, like, if the opportunity is there, I don't know if FSG don't make that plunge. Right? And the fact of the matter is, there's another great manager who's going to be available at the end of the season in Luis Enrique, right? So I just feel like there's too many quality managers available potentially that if he doesn't make Champions League, right, he's got a big problem. I think he has a problem already because I think the Anfield faithful is starting to turn. And once that starts happening, you've got a problem. Like, do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of Roy Hodgson. When Roy Hodgson had us in 19th in the league, right? He ain't got us in 19th, but the football was poor, bro. We had man like Konchesky playing for us. You know what I mean? That was bad time.
Oh gosh, that's dire.
And Paulson.
Dark times. Dark times.
Konchesky and Paulson. Our midfield was Jay Spearing and Paulson. Oh my god.
It was dark.
Come on, Arsenal. Gyökeres, that's 3 now. 3-1. Secured top 2 in the groups stages. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I think United are going to get the top 4 now. That's my view, because I feel like they don't have any other competitions to battle in. Carrick has got pretty much a week to get his team ready for whoever. I think they're going to cause you problems on the weekend.
It's always a tough game. United Arsenal is always a tough game.
Even tougher. Because I think he's gonna be able to prepare specifically for you lot, and then big games. Man United, like, listen, they'll always raise their game for the top teams.
Yeah.
Let's say, like, there's times when we've meant to just run through Old Trafford and they've caused problems, bro. So they know how to do this. So I think having a week to prepare, no other competitions to worry about. All he's got to focus on is getting that top 4. I think they're gonna get it.
The only issue with playing once a week that you can even say is momentum, innit? When you're in other competitions and you've got that momentum, sometimes that carries you through. But I know United is going to be a tough game, and they've still got new manager bounce. Everyone wants to impress the new manager and get game time. And so, well, you don't believe in new manager bounce. You don't think when a new manager comes in, players who are on the periphery, hold up, players that are on the periphery are trying to get in the team are not raising their game, because now it's all back to square one where everyone's got a chance. You don't think?
I'm not disputing the new manager boats. I'm just saying not at United, bro.
Oh, not at United.
I think
you're depressing, bro. I'm trying to help you out here, man.
Players there that are happy that Amarin is gone, and they're going to be feeling a little bit freer. Because Michael Carrick is part of the furniture at that club, innit? They know him. They're going to respond to him differently. So I think whether you want to call it new manager bounce, whether you want to call it old boy bounce, Michael Carrick, old school Man United flow, whatever you want to call it, he's going to bring that to the table.
Bro, It feels like Groundhog Day for me, man. Because all that happen is that he get a good few results, and then everybody gonna start saying, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, you should get the job full time." And then they're gonna give him the job full time, and then you get sacked 12 months later, and then we'll be right back where we started.
You know what's funny, right?
The other thing, he's English. He's English, right? So they're gonna the pundits, brethrens, they're gonna give him.
Oh gosh,
that's gonna
definitely.
Help. That's gonna help. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be.
But you know what? You know what's funny, yeah? JD's sitting there thinking we've forgotten about his club, but someone sent me a little sign in. I think we should take a look.
We want Eddie Cow. We want Eddie Cow. We want Eddie Cow. I knew Thomas Frank wasn't the answer. He ain't going to beat Burnley, and he definitely isn't going to beat Dortmund. You know and I know we're watching the same game. He ain't going to survive. The fans are on his back. The guy chews gum like a cow. He's desperate. He just wants to get sacked.
This will be a new era for Tottenham when Daniel Levy left, and it will be an ambitious era. We got into the January transfer window in 14th place in the league, out of both cup competitions, and we haven't really seen that ambition. So this is just for fans to get together and voice their opinion that we want more from our club. They have to spend on transfers, and we want an ambitious club that's going to compete on all fronts, which is what we were promised.
We're 14th in the league, out the Carabao Cup, out the FA Cup. We're not going to win the Champions League.
Win your first trophy in 17 years and sacking the manager after the trophy parade. Still blaming Daniel Levy after every loss, even after he's left the club. The club captain calling out the board again. The best player fighting with the fans. Having an amazing stadium but never selling it out. Jamie O'Hara shouting Spurs are back. To dare is to boo your own team. Every player is injured most of the time. Demanding attacking football, but moaning when it's too attacking. Coming out in the second half to a pathetic nursery rhyme. Wanting Poch back, calling him a Chelsea traitor, then wanting him back again. Drinking pints that pour from the bottom. Reaching a Champions League final and losing it within 30 seconds. Wanting to lose a game to delay Arsenal winning the title by a season. Call themselves a cup team, but barely ever win any cups. Spursy. The end.
They mocked it, bro. When I saw that, I couldn't believe my luck. I thought that's going on the pod, definitely, bro. I know you're winning today, but you've left some mighty expressive videos on the channel recently. Where are you at with Frank right now? Because winning today is going to give him a bit more time. You know that, right?
Where am I with Frank? I think he needs to go personally. I mean, you know, again, I think that he should be getting more out of the players that he's got, and it's just not good enough, man. Football's turgid, yeah, they're winning today, but it's not sustained. They'll win today, probably go lose to Burnley on the weekend. So, yeah, no, I want to see this guy gone. I'm tired of it. But you see, the issue is though, even if he goes though. Like, what's gonna change? Like whatever manager they bring in, it doesn't matter who it is, they're gonna have the same problem. Antonio Conte was right; he called it out. He says, that unless Tottenham changes, nothing's gonna change. So since Conte, they've brought in was it Postecoglou? He was shit. They've sacked him. Now they brought in Frank. You don't spend the money and bring the players.
Postecoglou won you a trophy, man. Give him some credit. Give him some credit.
Postecoglou, man. He gets no credit, man. I give the credit to Romero and Van der Ven because they were shouting at him on the side to go to three at the back. Like, he weren't doing it. He was clueless, man. No. I don't give him any credit for that.
Wow.
I would have won that trophy.
This is another situation. Is it good timing for him to go now? Like what the Liverpool fans were saying. Is it good timing for him to go now where there are other managers that are available? And do you think Tottenham have got a chance of getting some of these managers?
Who's available?
Xabi Alonso's available. Xavi, the ex-Barca manager, is available.
Xabi Alonso is not going to Tottenham, man. Like, come on, like, let's be serious now. Like,
available at the end of the season.
Like, if they called him up, he'd probably laugh at them and hang up on them. And like, are you taking a piss even calling me? Like, what do you think this is? Is this a joke?
I asked you though. I asked you
come back
after the World Cup, man.
I don't even want Poch back. That's the thing. I mean, I take Poch over Frank, but I don't really want Poch back either. Not really. No, I'd rather somebody else.
You know what?
Because I'll tell you what is with Poch. Okay, a lot of Tottenham fans are pining for Poch and how they want him back. They forgot how when it went bad with him, the guy was sitting there with no clue. He was just sitting there on the bench, just looking like he had no ideas. Like, I don't want to see that again. I'm just sitting there, just looking like, and people trying to get at me because I actually wanted Poch gone. When they sacked Poch and they brought Mourinho, I was thinking, yes, the football might be shit, but Mourinho will get shit done. And like, Mourinho got sacked before the cup final.
I think it's clear. What's clear is Daniel Levy was definitely a scapegoat. Definitely, because nothing changed.
If this guy don't make it 3-0 now, if you fail to score here, you are shit. You are shit. Nah.
But
Daniel Levy still controlling things in the background now.
Nah.
He's gone, man.
Like, he's out there.
They can't blame him anymore. He's gone.
Buck, you still got the predictions?
You know what? Next week, let's bring them up. The predictions we'll bring them up.
My
Next
guy
week.
was saying that it was
Sorry,
top four.
what I was saying that
You
okay,
might give me no opportunity to be top 7. I want to see this now. Like, I've been looking for Tottenham and they scroll so far down that I just give up, bro.
Right, listen. I'm a bit.
I was gonna let it slide,
bro.
but now I gotta get you.
Yeah, get whatever you want to get. Get 14 when you get it, then, bro. That's what you gotta do. Get 14. That's where you are.
Listen, man.
You 14.
Listen to me, man. Black attack.
Take a number.
Lickety black, chalky white. Listen, okay.
Take a number.
Nigga, you so dark.
Take a number.
I can't see when your do-rag starts, man. Your beard just blends into your face, man.
You can't see off that ball reflecting off your ball head. That's the shine. That's what you can't see. Roll your head and saying, man.
Listen, you so black. You got one facial expression, man. It's midnight, man. Open and close your eyes.
That's all right, bro.
You so dark.
At least I got a forehead.
Listen, man. You can play peach with no hands.
I got a forehead.
Man, get out of here, man.
You got a 5. As a matter of fact, you got a circumference. You got a forehead, bro.
Right, listen up, man. As much as I can listen to you, you're cussing. Right, I'm a bit conscious of time. What I've got for you is we've got a winner stays on, okay, and it's going to be iconic football shirts. So this is not about whose team was better. It's about what is more iconic out of these shirts. I actually have more done, but unfortunately, I could only load 10 on this platform. So we're going to have to go with the 10 that I've got. So I'm going to throw the first one up. First one up is
Ajax.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Let me
no, when that's Ajax, I mean the climate gave it away, so that can't be the question.
No. There we go. So we got. I know. I wanted the right view so we can see the shirts. So you got Ajax 95, yeah. Ajax 95. What the hell has just happened to this? My screen's gone tiny for some reason. There we go. So we got Ajax 95, and we've got Italy 1990.
Tito Schillaci, Roberto Baggio.
Which is the more iconic shirt out of those two? I'll go with the majority.
Ajax.
I'll say Ajax. Because you know what? Yeah, like I mean, Italian 90. I just started watching football, but I got to say Ajax, man, because I remember the Champions League. I sat there watching it, and that was crazy. So yeah, Ajax.
So we got 2 for Ajax. What about Stitches, Bizzle?
I'm going Italy. I have to because that World Cup. I remember my dad bought all the packs of the VHSs, and when he was at work, my duty was to record the games. And I remember Tito Schillaci bagging goal after goal, and Roberto Baggio with a ponytail doing the madness. That was my era, innit? I'm older than some folks on this call, so it's that one for me.
What about you, Bizzle?
I'm Stitches on that one, bro.
Right, I'm gonna break the tie because it is a tie. I'll break the tie, and I am actually gonna go Italy because that World Cup was my first proper World Cup. I did see some games from the '86, but I was really young. This one is my first proper World Cup. I remember going in. I remember going outside and pretending I was Roger Miller and them things there, bro. That World Cup was like mad for me. So I'm going with Italy. Sorry, Ajax. Right, the next one is going to be a tough one though. Netherlands 88. That one with Ruud Gullit holding the European Cup. Van Basten, Rijkaard,
Edgar Davids, Clarence Seedorf.
Edgar Davids?
No, this is before. This is 88.
Oh,
this
sorry.
Is 88 shirt.
Yeah,
this is Ruud Gullit, Marco Van Basten.
Like this is the Koeman brothers.
Koeman, the Rijkaard, not Rijkaard, sorry.
Yeah, Rijkaard, Gullit, Van Basten,
the Boa.
Would Aaron Winter have been playing there? Aaron Winter.
That was after. That was after. This is before that. Which is more iconic though, out of these two? Which is the winner here? All right, Stitches, call one out. Who are you with?
Oh my God. I think I'm still gonna go Italy, you know.
So we've got one Italy, JD.
Italy.
Italy, Bizzle.
Yeah, Italy. That was my first real World Cup.
Italy, that's the majority already. Triller.
I'm gonna go Holland because they got my favorite players at the time.
I like the
Van
Holland one, you know.
Basten, Rijkaard. They were my favorite players at the time, and Hullet.
Yeah. No, that Holland one, I always wanted that shirt. That specific shirt, I always wanted it, but there we go. Okay, so Italy wins. Now we've got Italy versus France 98. What is the more iconic shirt? I'll go the other way this time. I'll start with Triller.
I'm gonna go with France.
France, Bizzle.
Yeah, then go with France as well, man.
Don't agree with me. We did.
I know, but like, that's a tough one. But like that Zidane, that was it was. I can't. Yeah, that was a bit tough.
All right,
yeah,
2 for France. JD.
France
and Stitches. You're sticking with Italy, aren't you?
No, I'm not actually. I'll tell you why. Because when this the World Cup where they weren't going to qualify, if I remember correctly, and then Zidane came out of retirement, or he came out, he retired from the international, he came back and single-handedly got them there. Is this the one where he headbutted Materazzi?
No, that's the Euros after. Yeah,
That's the Euros
no, it wasn't. No, that was the Euros.
Yeah, but that team, if I remember the French
Oh, that wasn't even the Euros. That was the World Cup after this one. So he won the World Cup, won the Euros, retired, and then he came back out of retirement for the next World Cup, and that's where he did.
I just remember that they had such a great squad. Like, end to end, that team was mad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Marcel Desailly, Lilian Thuram, they had, like, Candela.
Deschamps as captain. Obviously, you got Vieira, Ketty,
left back.
Lizarazu. Hey, he was a bad man on Pro Evolution, man.
They left Anelka and bought Dugarry. That's what I remember.
I remember that. Yeah. Right. This is going to get difficult now. We've got Maradona, 88-89, Napoli. Remember the Mars shirt?
That was my mom's favorite squad there, boy.
What's more iconic, Stitches?
I think I'm sticking France still.
France. JD?
Yeah.
France.
Bizzle?
Yeah, France, because it's relevant to me, isn't it?
Okay. Triller?
Yeah, it's France. It's France.
Right. I would have been the only one who picked the Napoli shirt, man. That one for me is mad iconic, but I was a big Maradona fan.
So imagine it's the only shirt from Napoli that I know.
Listen, I wasn't really watching Italian football before Paul Gascoigne. I'll be honest.
Fair play. Right. So we're going France. Now we've got a tough one. Boom. I had this shirt. Stitches, do you know when Efan came back from the World Cup, he gave me his shirt. I actually had his shirt from the World Cup. I used to wear it, number 14. Yep, I used to wear it playing football all the time, man. So this is special to me, this shirt. Triller, who you got? Nigeria or France?
No, it's not special to me. I thought it was the Republic of Ireland shirt.
Bro, with a culture on the back, yeah? Real Irish. That's a real Irish name, isn't it?
I thought the Republic of Ireland shirt where Ray Howard scored against Italy in the World Cup USA. That's what I thought it was.
Right, you don't get to pick Nigeria now. You pick France. Bizzle.
It'll still be France for me.
France, JD.
France, man. Right.
France, Stitches. Do the right thing, man.
Yeah, no, it's got to be Nigeria for me, man. You can't talk to me about France when my country shirt is on the screen, bro. Behave yourself. JJ,
unfortunately,
you know what? That's completely understandable.
Yeah.
That Nigeria squad was crazy, by the way.
It was crazy.
Unfortunately,
Taribo West.
Taribo West. Oh, yeah. Taribo West was nice, isn't it? I remember there was an
Taribo West, Finidi George, Babangida, Babayaro. Who else? No, Babayaro was Yakini. Yeah,
listen,
that's
I don't like Amakachi.
Sunday,
I don't like Amakachi.
Do you know what? That team was good on paper, but Did they even qualify from the group stage in the World Cup?
They won the Olympics, knocking out Argentina and Brazil in the process, and they were good Argentina and Brazil
Olympics
sides
is
as
under
well.
23s with a couple older age
No,
players.
five
Anyone can win
players
that.
are not under.
Why
Players
you
are not
got this-
under. This guy's a hater, you know. JD, you're
Why
right. This
why
guy,
you
the
trying to,
biggest
like,
hater I know, man.
disrespect the
Look
team,
at
man?
him.
Just-
This
What?
guy's face all close up to the camera like he's Buster Rhymes in a video. I'm waiting for you to wave the finger. Like,
What?
Tottenham have qualified for the round of 16. Imagine that.
man
Damn.
looks shocked.
Oh, shut up, bro.
Sorry.
Right,
Man
next
United?
shirt.
I call that delayed
Next
execution.
What about United?
Delayed
Right,
execution.
next shirt, guys. We've
Oh.
got France versus
Oh.
Milan 2007. Clarence Seedorf. Where are we going
Any
with this?
Milan shirts are iconic, man. Any Milan shirts are iconic.
They just are.
AC Milan.
They just are. I don't know what it is about their shirts. They just are.
AC Milan. All day.
Listen, man. You could have done AC Milan when they were wearing opal. Did they have opal on the front of their shirts?
They had opal on the shirt.
Yeah, man. You could have done that one, man.
There's
Yeah,
plenty of chances to do other shirts. Don't worry. So I'll take it. We're all going Milan here then.
Yeah.
Milan.
Okay, Milan stays on. I want to see. I'm going to ask JD for his answer on this one first now. We've got 98,
It's a big shirt,
99.
man.
Fiorentina,
No, you know what?
Nintendo
you know what it
shirt.
is,
They
though?
had Bat Scooter. They
Do
had
you know what
Edmundo.
it is like
Rui
Fiorentina
Costa.
didn't do nothing though. Like
Rui
Batistuta used to
Costa.
bang goals, but
It's
I'm
not
still gonna
about
say
the
Milan,
team.
but-
It's about the shirt being iconic, bro. Come on, man.
yeah, well, like I said, Fiorentina. Yeah, Milan though.
If
man,
it was about the team, France would still be on here.
No, like I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is like Fiorentina, that shirt ain't really iconic to me. Like Batistuta did his thing and like he held it up and made it look good, but nah, man, not iconic, man. Nah, Milan still
Not iconic, bro. We
no.
just spoke about Italy in the 90 World Cup. They didn't win that. They didn't even win the next World Cup.
It's
But
not about winning it though.
Kept that
but
on the screen. Exactly.
But like I said, like Baggio in that World Cup, like he gave you memories like timeless. Like I'm saying, it was timeless. Like what Italy did in that World Cup, whether they won it or not. Like,
Didn't you watch Italian 90? Didn't you used to watch
yeah,
that?
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
Wow. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Anyway, it's your choice. So you're sticking Milan. Sticking with
no.
Milan.
What I'm saying is like Italian 90, like Italy did their thing. Like Fiorentina didn't do shit with this shirt for it to be iconic to me. Didn't do nothing. Didn't even win an Italian Cup.
Success counts then for you, yeah?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. This guy. All right, move on. Because you've been chatting a whole heap of shit. Stitches.
Listen,
Milan or Fiorentina?
I will go Milan, but I have to respect the Fiorentina shirt, man. Batty Goal was a monster. Do you know what I'm saying?
He was.
And Rui Costa was a G. He was like the Portuguese Baggio.
Listen, man, two words that should never go in the same sentence is Batty and Monster. Like, please, revoke that.
Bizzle, who you got on this one, man?
Man edited the whole word goal out of it, you know. Batty
I know,
goal.
yeah.
You know it is. I don't want to say nothing, innit? Like, I don't want to say nothing.
Bizzle, who you got here, man? I'm going to press for an answer now, man.
I said I'm sticking Milan.
Milan, Trilla, I know you're Milan anyway, man.
I'm sticking with Milan, but shout out to Fiorentina. I remember they played Arsenal. I think it was at Wembley. And you had to drink.
Yeah, I remember getting. Yeah, I think we lost. I'm sure we did.
Yeah, they beat you that
squad
day
as well.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was a long shot that he scored as well.
it's got a bad boy goal, top corner.
Moving on. West Germany.
Milan. This clip's classic.
Absolutely
both of them are classic.
Iconic.
I say Germany, man.
Germany.
Okay, West Germany. Bizzle.
West Germany, yeah, for sure.
West Germany, JD.
Yeah, that Mateus was serious, man. I just remember him banging free kicks, man. I get to Germany, yeah, Mateus, man.
West Germany. Okay, Stitches.
Yeah, respect to Germany, but I'm sticking with AC Milan.
Okay, so 1 for Milan and 3 for West Germany. And the final one we've got was Ronaldo's Barcelona shirt, 96-97.
Type of kit.
where he did
Got to be a
ridiculous,
Ronaldo shirt, man.
ridiculous stuff that season. 18 years old, tore up La Liga. So are you going Ronaldo then, Trilla?
Yeah, I'm going Ronaldo, man. Anywhere he goes, man.
So Barca.
But you know what? See
Bizzle.
that Bevin Milan kit. Ronaldo actually wore that kit when he was there.
Yeah, he did. The B-win one. Yeah, he did. He did. I think we lost Stitches, man. He's dropped off. Bizzle.
No, I stick in Germany, man.
Wow, okay.
West Germany.
Okay, so that's one for West Germany, one for Barcelona.
Because the trouble is, you're talking about the shirt being iconic. So I'm thinking about the impact globally, man. Like that West Germany shirt, just that, you know what I mean? It goes a bit further for me. I know I ain't taking away from what Ronaldo done, but I know there's little kids growing up knew that West Germany shirt that they know Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean? So,
all right, that's fine.
No crazy about
JD, you get to split the vote here, man. Where you going?
I'm gonna say first the Ronaldo shirt should have been long sleeve though, because he wore a long sleeve shirt, but it's got to be the Ronaldo shirt, man. I just remember him just weaving in and out of defenses, just taking the piss of people and just like slotting in bottom corners. You know that far corner, he should just like stroke the ball in there all the time. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Another fun fact about this Barca shirt. Well, not this shirt. The season before, they lost 4-0 to Milan in the final. They had the super team.
That was in '94. That was more than the season before.
You see, but that's why for me.
Or was it? No. You're right. I think
it was
you're right.
Season
I think
before.
it was the season before.
And they sold half their team. They bought Ronaldo. I think they bought Figo. They bought a couple players. It was a whole different team because before they had like Stoichkov,
Romario,
Hadji and that.
Yeah, they had a whole different team.
Hadji.
You see what I mean? That's why that Ronaldo shirt would be iconic for football fans. Where that West Germany, the people that watch the World Cup don't watch football all year round. They got people that just watch World Cup football. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that will know that shirt. That's why for me, that's why that's more iconic for me. You know what I mean?
Okay, so we got 2 for West Germany. We got 1 for Barcelona. Stitches, who you got?
I got Barca. Yeah,
Ronaldo. I'll split the vote. Sorry, just press for time. I'll split the vote, and I'm going to go West Germany. That West Germany kit is just ridiculously iconic. So we give the title goes to West Germany, man.
How?
There we go. All right. Anyways, thanks for jumping on, fellas. It's been an emotional one today.
Yeah,
definitely been an emotional one today.
I can understand why Bizzle wasn't watching football in those days, man, because he was busy cooking up lime green rice and roasted monkey fingertips in it. So you know what I'm saying? That's what they was doing over there.
Dude, like, what you don't even the stuff you come up with don't even make sense, bro. Like, if you had said to me I was busy playing cricket on the beach or something, like that would have made more sense.
Like I said,
you know what I mean? That would have made more sense.
Listen,
but like,
using your kitchen with a big bowl of lime green rice. I don't even know how you. I don't know how you don't. Listen, I don't know how you don't make your rice green, but you don't do.
I'm gonna start your family.
And then it's banging the TV, bang.
Sorry, I had to mute, man, because this is the end of the show. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Thanks to JD, thanks to Bizzle, thanks to Stitches. Trailer, good to see you back on Don't Gas the Badge, bro. And we'll be back on Thursday with the Don't Gas podcast. Please remember to like, subscribe, and support what we're doing here at Don't Gas. Peace, everyone.